Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you're watching the Post Market Show. So it was the monthly expiry, and so Nifty and Bank Nifty both expired today. And as you know, Bank Nifty has been shifted on a Wednesday the expiry, but this was the last monthly expiry to be happening on a Thursday, and it was bearish. And obviously both were bearish, but it was Nifty which stole the show in terms of bearishness, and it came absolutely tumbling down. Nifty broke 19,500, and then it recovered in the last half an hour or so. But it was a very bearish expiry, especially when the moves on Wednesday gave some confidence to the traders and investors that Nifty might have bottomed out already and was looking for an up move, and people were expecting a bullish momentum, maybe above 19,800. But with a huge disappointment to everyone, Nifty came tumbling down, and we had a lot of put build up around 19,600. That also added fuel to the fire, making the markets fall even further with the long unwinding happening at the lower strike prices. So that is the major gist of what happened. Obviously, FIIs continue to sell heavily, and let's look into the charts and see what has happened today. So this is the Nifty's 15 minute, not 15 minutes, 5-minute chart. Let's move to 15-minute chart. Yes, you can see what looked like a good positive opening. Markets opened, in fact, with a slight gap up. Then it moved up, and the high made was 19,766. Very promising. People were expecting a bullish momentum from here, but then a big red candle formed in the next 15 minutes. Then another doji formed and a good up move, but you can see 19,731 beautifully taking resistance over there. And finally, when the markets could not break the day's high once again around 10:15 p.m., that is when the market started falling. Because it fell in a one-way fashion without any pullbacks whatsoever. And on expiry days, we know that post 12 p.m. move, if it is bearish, the bearishness continues, and that has been the case today as well, because the complete bearishness happening throughout the day after 10:15. And only in the last 15 minutes we saw some kind of short covering, and the markets ending around 19,520 levels, 523 to be exact, on a closing point, the closing price basis. Nifty down by almost 1%, 0.9% is what it is indicating. Coming to Bank Nifty also had a volatile expiry. It was also bearish. Bank Nifty is again at 44,300 today. So this is the situation. Markets ending, at least it did not break yesterday's low. That is kind of relief. Overall 0.64% down. Mid caps came under severe selling pressure, 1.32% down. So this was again a big blow to the mid caps. It was seen, we were seeing some kinds of recovery, but now things are looking pretty bad, with an M-shaped pattern forming on the daily charts, indicating there could be more bearishness ahead if these levels are broken on the downside. So that is bad. But small caps also fell, but they fell the least among the other, the large caps and mid caps. It fell by 0.3% today. So this is the situation. Talking about indices, sectors, nothing to talk about. Everything was deep in the red, and it IT did not help, fell by 2.19%. That is a massive fall happening, despite Morgan Stanley coming out with a strong outlook for the Indian IT stocks for the FY 2025. And on top of this good news, it fell around 2.19%. And everything is in red. Usually we see it's if IT is falling, the bank supports. If the banks fall, the IT supports. But today even the banks fell. PSU banks falling by 1.13%, private banks falling by 0.86%, financial services down by 0.49%. What else? Auto down by 1.17%, FMCG is down by 1.9%. So yeah, it was complete bearishness. I'm not getting into details of other things. Everything is in the red. Almost more than 96% of the Nifty stocks closed in the red, with Reliance, Infosys and ITC leading the Nifty's fall. They dragged the markets down by more than 50 points. These three stocks combined, and almost everything led to the Nifty's down move today. All sectors were down, and most of the heavyweight stocks are also down. FII is selling for 3,364 crores. DII is buying about 2,700 crores. That is good, but still markets have ended in the red. And talking about economic activities, we have the German inflation data coming out at 4.5 percentage versus an expectation of 4.6 percentage. So it is better than expected. It is looking good. And the next one is GDP growth rate for US. It came out at 2.1 percentage, again in line with expectation. So nothing much happening there. And tomorrow, what do we have? We have Japanese unemployment rate coming out tomorrow, and French inflation data is there. Euro inflation data is also there, and some personal spending data from the US is also on the cards for tomorrow. So we will discuss as and when those come out tomorrow. Coming in and looking into US markets right now. Okay, US markets are looking positive. It is in the green after the GDP growth rate data coming in line with expectations. So S&P 500 up 0.69 percentage, showing some signs of recovery. 0.7 percentage up. Dow Jones 0.4 percentage up. Nasdaq 0.7 percentage up. US markets right now are in the green, so there is some relief probably for the Indian markets tomorrow. Maybe today's low will be the low for the coming month or so. Let's see if that happens. It is a good. Talking about European markets, what is the situation? UK markets up by 0.18 percentage. French markets up by 0.63 percentage. German markets are also, I think it's up the highest. Yes, up by 0.7 percentage after lower than expected inflation data. So that is good. And what else is there? The Asian markets are all bearish. Hong Kong down 1.3 percentage. Japanese down 1.5 percentage. China down 0.9 percentage, and Korean market somehow hanging on 0.09 percentage in the green. So this is the situation globally. Talking about India VIX, finally India VIX has shot up by 10.68 percentage. Finally we see that markets are waking up and seeing that okay, markets are actually volatile, they are coming down, and after a many days we are seeing that actually VIX are reacting to a negative movement from Nifty. That is seen. It's now around May levels. So May, June, July, August, September, almost after 4 months, Nifty is back at those levels. And in fact, for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, today is the 4th consecutive day of VIX rising. So let's see what happens. Again, we have seen this multiple times. So again, we might see tomorrow VIX has fallen by 10 percentage. So it's not a surprise. So let's there is a resistance level here as well. So let's see what happens in the coming days. Coming to crude oil prices, are okay. They have breached our target of 92.92, and they're coming down. Hope you have made profits from these levels. And this is the situation. Gold prices are falling like crazy. It is down 0.58 percentage, came below 1868. That was a support level we had marked before, and that is the situation. Gold price is falling absolutely. Zinc is up 3.5 percentage in the global markets. Copper is up 2 percentage. Aluminum is also up close to 1.9 percentage. So we can expect some activity in the metal stocks tomorrow. Keep an eye out for those. And iron is down 1.24 percentage today, so that will be there. Sugar is up 2.3 percentage. Talking about DXY, it is moving up, but today it has cooled down slightly, 0.44 percentage down. Indian rupee is around 83.13 against US dollars, and against euro and pound, Indian rupee has slightly weakened, but still nothing to worry about much. So not getting into the open interests because it's just the monthly expiry. Let's wait for that. So on the daily charts, you can see it's a big red candle forming in Nifty, and the next good support likely is around the lows of 19,250 levels. That is where the markets had fallen and took support. So talking about levels from these places, again, closing below 19,500 will indicate a long-term bearishness for Nifty. And maybe looking at US markets and all those movements tomorrow might be up, at least for consolidating to slight bullish day maybe. If that doesn't happen, 19447, 19334, 19233, these are the supports to watch out for. Upside 19566, 19650, 19730, these are the levels to watch out on the upside in case of Nifty. Back Nifty levels to watch out: 44151, very important support. Down below 43740, 43470. Again, if the markets are good, it is recovering. US markets are positive, so again Bank Nifty can move up. 44500, 44775, and 45,075 is the important level to watch out for in Bank Nifty on the upside. So these are the levels to watch out for, and yeah, let's keep it till here. Expecting tomorrow to be consolidating with slight maybe bullishness there, but looking at the VIX moving up, and markets are likely to remain volatile. Also, it's a Friday, they are usually volatile, so be safe, and let's hope next week we see the markets maybe move back up. So that would be interesting. So that is all from my side. Thank you for watching, and have a very good night.